Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your April reading. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get you some insight, get you some guidance, see what you can expect for this upcoming month. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And let's get right on into your messages, Cancer. What is going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the month of April 2025? What do you guys need to know, look out for, be aware of for April 2025? Show me clearly any messages for Cancer. Oh my goodness, stop, y'all gave me so much. But the first card that we have that's actually face up, I think I'm gonna take that. I probably put these cards back because that's just too many. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't want to take that many. But we have the dragon coming out, spirit energy. All right, let's see here. What's going on for Cancer? We have the earthworm and the zebra. Okay, so definitely new energy for you. Something new. You seem to be branching out of your comfort zone. Some of you have travel, planning a trip. Some of you could be going on a road trip even, or there's some sort of adventure that's awaiting you. Oh, it's gonna be so hot. I can't even speak. That was me yesterday. I could not speak. I could not. That's why, Cancer, your reading is today. I could not freaking get my words out, and it's still lingering. You have a lot of amazing things coming in. You have some sort of exciting, fulfilling, happy opportunity around the corner. Or it's like the energy that you're embodying stepping into this month. Like spring has sprung. You're just a ray of sunshine. It seems here that you're very optimistic about where you're going or what's to come. You can see the future. Your intuition's on point here. You're able to really see beyond the physical. You're connected so much to spirit, to the signs, to the dreams, to the synchronicities. And it really is looking like you're on track. You've recently started something, or you're in the beginning stages of a new environment, new place, new habit, new routine, new work, new relationship. There's something new that's being born for you in the month of April. Something new is being born. And this is such a luxurious, fulfilling, supportive growth, very empressy energy. Dolphin, let's see, lizard, the bear. Yeah, all these cards indicating new beginnings. The bear is all about new beginnings, walking into a new season of your life, a new era. Sometimes it's a little bit challenging at first, but it does get easier. Just consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Some of you are starting a new workout routine, or you're moving your body, taking up dance classes, some of you. Or this is where you're just becoming more flexible, more limber, more in tune with your body as well. The dolphin and the lizard, there's something that you've been working on behind the scenes, or not many people know this about you, or there's something that you have been kind of preparing, working towards in secret or by yourself. This has been like a personal project. With the lizard, this is something that you keep to yourself, or it's your very, like, this is your own thing. There's something that you do, it's like a solo thing, but it brings you a lot of joy, it brings you a lot of pleasure. This is something that you're gonna be reconnecting with in April. There's like some sort of personal desire, something that just lights you up, something that just makes you feel good, and you can't wait, oh my God, what am I fucking saying? You look forward to whatever this is. It's like a highlight of the day, highlight of the week. It's something that you seem to not get enough of. Like, you just want more, or if you could spend your entire day, your entire week, month, year, lifetime doing this thing, or being at this place, or being with this person. I think this is more solo energy. With the lizard, this is more solo. Dolphin can represent community, right? Dolphins, they thrive in communities. They are family animals, mammals, right? Mammals. That's wild that they're mammals. Isn't that crazy? But I think maybe this is talking about how you can bridge the gap. If there's something you've been doing by yourself, there's an opportunity to meet like-minded people. And it's not necessarily that you can, maybe it's not even a collaboration thing, but it's like you can do your own thing, they're doing their own thing, but you're doing it together. It's like with sports, like, you know, you could play hockey, you could play soccer, that's a whole team sport. Whereas if you were to do, I don't know, first thing that comes to mind is archery. That's a solo thing, right? You can compete, I guess, with, okay, who's gonna get the target, who's getting bullseye, or like points, you know? Darts. That's not a sport, but there seems to be like something you find a lot of enjoyment, pleasure, happiness by doing, and you do it by yourself. With the dolphin, it feels like you have an opportunity to find like-minded soul tribe that also have the same interests or goals, and you can bridge that gap and do it together. Or I just feel like there's a lot of energies that are relatable. I don't know, that's how I'm reading this. The dolphin is a very fun energy, very fun, very bubbly, very upbeat. Zebra is awesome. I love this. Like I had mentioned before, travel is a big one. Some of you could be volunteering. You're volunteering somewhere, or this is an energy of giving back to the community, making a difference, bringing people together, fighting for a greater good, greater cause, greater purpose. There's this very healing, loving, caring energy that you have around you and that you're also embodying. So that's really beautiful. And also with the zebra, this is a creative energy. This is an intuitive energy. This is where your intuition is just popping off with the download. So pay very close attention to the downloads that you're receiving through the day, whether it be through random song lyrics that come to mind, or certain numbers that you're seeing, or just really specific signs that you've asked to see, or you called your spirit guides to show you, and then like you stumble across it. It's wild how that works. But yeah, dragon and the earthworm, whatever it is that you're starting, good job. You're on track. You are exactly where you need to be. You have beginner's luck, and you are fully supported. You are really, truly in alignment. Okay? All right. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to put them over here. All right, Cancer. Let's get into the month of April. What else can Cancer expect in April 2025? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, be aware of, show me clearly? Oh my goodness. What's going on for Cancer in the month of April 2025? Okay. So first card we have is the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. This feels like protecting what matters to you, protecting what you care about, protecting those who are powerless or struggling or are hurting. This is where you're standing up for the things that you love, the people that you love. This is where you are like, you do not touch my son, my daughter, leave them alone, leave my friends alone. Like, this is where you're standing up for the people that you care about. Another way we could look at this, like alternate way we could look at this, is that you may feel like something is threatening your peace or threatening your home or your stability or something that matters. It could be representing where you live. This could be representing a relationship. You may feel like you have to defend or protect what's yours. Is there tension in a relationship, tension in a home? Possibly. There may even be some arguments or some tension. Let's see what this is. 10 of Cups. Death. Okay, whoa. Pretty significant changes taking place in this situation, the dynamic. Let's see what these changes are. Emperor. This is through Aries season. And what else can we... I'll explain in a second. Foresters. Nice. Okay, well... What I'm seeing is like you're going to be taking accountability, or not even accountability. Some of you are. You're taking responsibility. You're calling the shots, or it seems like you're the one who has the upper hand in this situation. You're calling it quits, or you're putting this drama to an end, or it seems like you could be putting somebody in their place. Let's pull some more. Show me clearly what's going on for Cancer. The month of April 2025. We have the Lovers reverse. Well, this is Gemini energy. Some of you have Gemini placements or dealing with a Gemini. So the Lovers reverse definitely can represent a relationship, soulmate energy, or even karmic energy. But it's showing that this relationship is unrequited. There is a massive imbalance. There is something that is not reciprocated. This could talk about emotions that aren't reciprocated. This could talk about effort that's not reciprocated. Something is completely out of balance. And I think you could be calling it out, or with the Seven of Wands and the Lovers reverse, this could be you rejecting someone. You're like, hell no. Hell no. Get the fuck out of here. We have Temperance at the bottom. Lovers reverse with Temperance. I think you've been very patient, very, very patient and understanding, and you've made a lot of sacrifices, but let's see, Temperance, King of Swords, and the King of Wands. There's some part of you that has to detach a bit. King of Swords, this is where you're having to really look at things from a more logical point of view. This is where you need to look at the facts. This is where you have to kind of reason with yourself. King of Wands is someone who is confident. They believe in themselves. When they have their mind set on some sort of thing, goal, person, desire, want, need, they will do whatever it takes to make it happen. The King of Wands represents somebody who's very persistent, and it's like maybe you've been persisting but you haven't been getting anywhere with the Hangman. So this is either saying take a step back, surrender, take a break, right? Maybe you're needing to ease off the gas and just let things do its thing, let it marinate. Okay, because even when you plant a seed or you have a plant and you're watering it, you don't want to overwater it. You're gonna kill it. But you don't want to underwater it, because then it's going to just dry out and die. So it's about, you got to find the balance, right? You got to find the balance. Now, another way we could see this Hangman is that maybe there's an alternate path or a different approach, okay? But I think this is where you kind of have to reason with yourself or find the middle ground, because something's out of sync, something's out of balance, something's out of whack. Okay? And you could be desperately trying to fight for something, or fight for someone, fight for someone's approval or attention or acceptance or love even. Is it worth it though? Does this fit the vision you have for yourself in the future that you are moving towards and that you're building and creating and expanding? Does that fit the vision? You shouldn't have to beg for what you want. And then the thing is if you're begging for something, when you actually get it, it's not even, it doesn't feel as good, you know? Does that make, I'm sure you've experienced that at some point in your life where you have to like, you're like, come on, please, please. And then if you finally get it, it just doesn't hit the same, you know? Like, anyways, okay. What's going on for Cancer in the month of March 2025? Page of Swords in reverse. So you may be trying to like push for someone to speak or communicate with you, or I'm seeing that there's very little to no communication. This Page of Swords in reverse is representing a block, a big old block. So if this is just about you, this is where you may experience a lot of mental fog. You may be feeling a bit dozy, a little hazy. Maybe you're unable to put your thoughts into words. I mean, we've seen at the beginning of this reading, I couldn't fucking get my thoughts into words too. So I feel you. That probably will linger for the next 2-ish weeks. Mercury still retrograding. It will go direct on the 7th. We'll have the post shadow. That'll kind of take us towards the middle of the month. So, you know, there's still a little bit of this muddled energy. Okay? So that's one thing. Page of Swords in reverse, if this is talking about you and another person, it just seems like someone keeps missing the mark is what I'm hearing. Missing the mark. Somebody here just doesn't seem to get it, or they don't seem to understand your point of view. They refuse it, or it's just like in one ear, out the other. This Page of Swords reverse can definitely represent somebody who's not being honest. This could definitely represent somebody who is lying. Even if they're little white lies, they're still lies or half-truths. Like, come on, please, please. I feel here this Page of Swords can be a bullshitter at times. Lovers reverse, Page of Swords reverse. If you're setting a boundary with somebody, 7 of Wands, Lovers reverse, Page of Swords reverse, you could actually be setting a firm boundary with somebody and cutting all communication. That could be, because sometimes, like, Lovers is a choice card, and with it being the reverse, you may have actually made a choice to cut the tie, or like block somebody, or give somebody the cold shoulder, or vice versa. Someone's recently done that or is about to do that. We have a 6 of Pentacles at the bottom. Page of Swords reverse, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like someone's learning a lesson here, or this is where somebody has to face the consequences. So if you've put somebody out in the cold, this is where they have to kind of face those consequences of their actions or your actions, vice versa. Let me see a little bit more of this. Page of Swords reverse, 6 of Pentacles. Something, like it appears to be fair. 6 of Pentacles is a fair, equal exchange of energy. What you see is what you get. What you put out comes back around. Is this a bit of karmic? Did someone make a promise that they can't keep? Page of Swords in reverse. Let me see. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Well, look at this. The Knight of Cups, he's literally offering this Queen a cup of love. So we're going to read you as the Queen of Cups, Cancer, because it is your energy. But so is the Knight of Cups. You might be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It seems here... So, is something not reciprocated? Queen of Cups. Oh, I don't think it is. Queen of Cups with death. This Queen of Cups has had a change in heart, or she no longer has these feelings. Something about her feelings or connection has died. Let's see, underneath death, Page of Cups. She could be expressing that. Hold up. 2 of Wands. This is with the Page of Swords reverse. So someone's not communicating. What the hell? Wait, okay, hold on. I'm just trying to... This knight basically is going in thinking it's gonna be reciprocated, or whatever this knight wants. The queen wants the same thing, but I got a feeling, I get a sense that this queen doesn't. She hasn't expressed it yet, or she's about to. Someone has to be strong. There's a bit of an awkward energy with this. Who this Knight of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is representing somebody who's very fair. I'm hearing honorable for some reason. Honorable? And why am I hearing honorable mention? What the fuck? This is somebody who could be a friend or someone you work with. Okay. Something like you don't trust this person or they don't trust you. We all know if you don't have trust in a relationship, it's doomed. It's freaking doomed. Alright, let's see. What's going on for Cancer? 2 of Swords. 10 of Swords at the bottom. A lot of air in this reading. A lot of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's this big hang up. There is a choice to be made about the current circumstance, and I think that the choice could be about ending something or whether or not you want to revive something. If it's already over, if it's already dead, this is a chance where it's like, do you wish to try again? 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. I feel here it's like you're on the fence. Are you on the fence? Are you on the fence? We have the 10 of Swords, the Hierophant, and then the 8 of Wands reversed. You haven't decided. Yeah, you are on the fence. Hierophant's telling me that there's some kind of contract involved, a commitment, a promise. Maybe this is actually like legally. There is some sort of step or process you'd have to take in order for you to actually sever the tie or cut the tie. We have Taurus energy out here. So this may be something that continues to unfold not only through Aries season, but also through Taurus season when the sun moves into Taurus. So that will bring us to May, end of April through May. I'm feeling here, there is a blockage. This Eight of Wands reverse is telling me that there is either stagnancy, you may feel like you're going backwards. There is even like going back to what we were seeing earlier with this Page of Swords reverse, blockages or challenges when it comes to communicating your needs or communicating what's on your mind and being able to get on the same page with somebody. I feel like you're on the fence of whether or not you should stay or go. Should I stay or should I go? You know that song? I'm sure you do. All right, let's see. Ten of Swords still at the bottom when we really try to mix it up. All right. So what can Cancer expect in the month of April? Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. You walking the fuck away. We have a Five of Cups at the bottom. Looks like you walking away, Cancer. You made a choice and there's no turning back from this. Five of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Someone betrayed you or is not to be trusted, or seems like you can't get over what happened. Whatever occurred in the past or recent past or even in the near future, which will eventually be your past. Let's say by the end of April, you're like, yeah, I can't move on from whatever the fuck happened April 8th. Like, no. You know, whatever I'm saying right now may not fully resonate or make sense. This could be something that transpires over this next week or 2 or 3 or next year. Who knows? You may come to this reading 6 months from now. But yeah, this Five of Swords and Eight of Cups. It looks like somebody really, truly has left a bad imprint or mark or impression. And there's something that you can't truly forgive, right? There may be something that you would rather just walk away or keep walking. If you've walked away, you already left this behind. This is energy where you are continuing to keep moving on. If this is something that happened in your past, it's an event that you continually find yourself looking back at for some reason. Let's see, Five of Cups. Maybe there's just emotional releasing that you need to do. Maybe there's still some things you're having to feel, express, let out, right? There's still processing of these intense emotions. We have the Queen of Swords and then the Moon. Oh my goodness. So it's like, yes, there's still like these deep hurts or wounds or pains or memories, or, you know, your heart gets heavy, but then the Queen of Swords comes out and she's like, okay, I can't care about this any longer. I've been upset about this or crying about this for freaking too long. I need to detach. I need to know my worth. I need to raise the bar, keep moving forwards. This is where you're having to kind of detach and put your emotions on the back burner, but you can literally see how this Queen of Swords has her back turned to the Five of Cups, where it's like she's refusing to let herself feel or even mourn. So that's a thing, Cancer, and trust me, I've been there. Me too. Okay, basically I'm trying to say I've been there myself. And when we don't let ourselves truly feel that hurt, it makes it so much longer to get over. All right, so what are you avoiding? Because I do get a sense that you're trying to just like avoid, suppress, pretend it never happened, just go into I don't give a fuck mode, crabby mode. Right? And even the Moon, this is where it could be pushed down to your subconscious, but yet there's this part within you. I feel like there's some needed shadow work. Some of y'all got some shadow work. Okay. The full moon in Libra will be on the 13th of April. Perhaps you may have some sort of realization, epiphany, or breakthrough by then, if you allow yourself to. All right, what else can I see from this? I mean, feel your feelings, right? Five of Cups, feel your feelings, feel the pain, feel the hurt, rejection, anger, sadness. Five of Swords, yeah, maybe a bit of anger or bitterness or grudges, yeah. and you're allowed to feel that way. Queen of Swords, then it's like there's some point where you do have to cut off. Like the Queen of Swords, she's right. You do need to cut off from this and redirect your energy elsewhere. The Queen of Swords and the Moon. There's some things that you need to stop searching for. I feel like that's something, there's something that you're gonna have to like lay to rest or put to rest or, you know, bury it. Like, I don't know. What is this? The Moon and Queen of Swords. Let me see here. I feel like you could be shouting out your intuition, or your intuition's been trying to tell you something, but because you're so leaning more into like the logical, practical side, it's hard to tap in. I think you're being very logical right now. There's some part of you that's just kind of shutting out the more emotional, intuitive side about this situation. There's something here. What the hell is this reading? And what is this about? We started off talking about like new beginnings with the zebra and the earthworm and the bear. And then we completely just like switched gears. 26 minutes? Oh shit. I'm like, do I pull more? Do I clarify? I feel like let's just keep on pulling. All right, so then what? Where's Cancer going? Right, we last left off with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Let's see, where's Cancer going in April? Where's Cancer going? Can you tell us about the new stuff coming in? Let's see here. Judgment reversed with the Three of Cups. Be mindful of bad influences or people that bring out the bad side of you or are keeping you stuck in the past. Three of Cups, this could be representing friends or family even, but this is talking about multiple people. Judgment reversed. Either there is a cycle you keep on repeating, a mistake you keep on making, giving certain individuals the benefit of the doubt or making excuses for their behavior. Sometimes judgment reverse is when you ignore that call, when you ignore that instinct, when it's time to move on, but you keep telling yourself like, no, I want to stay longer. Or I want to be here longer. I want to be with these people longer. Let me see. Three of Cups. The Tower. Yeah, Spirit says, no, you can't stay. I mean, okay, hold on. Before we talk, let's pretend Judgment's not here. If we were to read the Tower and the Three of Cups, I would be like, there's some surprises, and they're good surprises. Maybe you're not a fan of them, though. Let me see. Tower, Knight of Pentacles. So this is like gradual changes. Maybe some changes in your money. Sudden money or sudden increase in money. Maybe you're winning something. Maybe I never really make this prediction, but like maybe you're winning the lottery of some sort. Like, oh my god, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy, but that'd be amazing. I wish you the very best. May the luck, may the odds be in your favor, you know. Hunger Games, oh my god. Let's not go there. But, you know, you might be extra lucky. You might, and some of you have a new job that you're starting, which is awesome. So, a lot of different things we can get from that. Lots of different things. There could be... Sometimes I get a bit of an avoidant energy, though. A little bit. Judgment reversed. There's something that you're either overlooking or so you're suppressing. And when you look back at the past, maybe you're giving yourself a hard time instead of giving yourself a safe place and patience and compassion. Let's see here. Where's Cancer going? What can you tell us? Oh, okay. Eight of Wands is up right now. Remember when we seen this card flip out, or it was in the reverse? It was at the bottom of the deck. And I was like, it looks like there's some kind of blockage. We were even talking about communication issues. Perhaps communication issues and blocks around that could be lifted around the 14th, 15th. I don't know why I heard those dates. The full moon is on the 13th, so I'm wondering if like that's when the post shadow's over of Mercury retrograde. Mars will be moving out of your sign on the 17th. Hallelujah. Mars is going to be moving back into Leo on the 17th of April. That's going to be good. That's going to you're going to get a boost of energy. a boost in motivation, feeling way more inspired, more of like a focus. I think you're going to be way more productive towards the 17th. Okay, so 8 of Wands. This actually fell out on the Earthworm. So I think you got like multiple. Oh, nice. We got the Sun. What I say about Mars and Leo? Mars and Leo. Ooh, Mars and fucking Leo is going to be a good time. Let me tell you. And then Jupiter's going to move in Cancer just around the corner. I'm so looking forward to springtime is going to be fabulous. All right, we don't have much time left. Let me just see if there's anything we need to know about this new energy, okay? Because whatever we were just talking about for the majority of this reading, it's pretty intense stuff. I wish you all the best as you're working your way through, maneuvering through those intense energies. And let's see here what new stuff is coming in for Cancer. Tell me the new stuff coming in for Cancer. Strength, Leo energy. 8 of Wands with strength. This is really just saying, like, stay determined, don't give up, keep on pushing. Yeah, emotionally strong. Strength and the Queen of Cups is where you really have to just, I'm hearing, lay it on thick. Lay it on thick, okay? We have the Hermit at the bottom, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles, and then we have the Fool. All right, so you guys, I mean, I wish you would tell me more, but it's kind of, I feel like a lot of you haven't had this, like, new thing come in just yet, and it's only a matter of time. I think it's just, the main thing is, what I'm getting from this reading is that you have some loose ends or some emotional things you gotta clear up, or some communication shit you gotta clear up, or some imbalance shit you gotta clear up, and then finally, once you deal with that, sort that out, take a look at whatever you've been avoiding, suppressing, ignoring. Once you sort through that, oh my god, the whole world opens up for you. And yeah. Hermit, 4 of Swords. Take your time. There's a lot you need to go inwards about. There's a lot that you need to sit with. There's a lot that you need to work through, process, and you're gonna need some time, some solo time. And even the Lizard, we've seen that, right? You're gonna need some time. You're gonna need some space to yourself here. And that's going to greatly benefit you. You have a lot of cards talking about patience and healing and resting and recovering and being emotionally strong and letting that endurance push you forwards. And when the timing's right, there's going to be things that take shape or take form or take place. And then we have the Fool and the Magician. It's basically just showing, like, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you got it. It's yours. There's no reason for you to doubt it. There's no reason for you to second guess it. It's literally written in stone. It's written in the stars for you. It's yours. Whatever you desire, whatever you want, it's truly yours. There's just some things you got to clear up. Clear up the cobwebs. Do a little spring cleaning, maybe. Maybe you just need to do a little cleaning, right? Whatever it is that you need to clean up, do it now. And when that's finished, you'll have time to play. You'll have time to have fun in the sun and do all the things that your heart and soul really craves, and yeah, so that's what I got. I'm sorry I couldn't get anything very specific. It just seems like you have to sort all this shit out. And remember, it did look like the choice that you're making is to walk away or leave some of this shit behind, or you're healing and moving on from something, which is good. But don't give yourself a hard time. However long this process has been taking you, don't judge yourself harshly. Be kind, be patient, and this is temporary. It is getting better, but I do feel like this is a time where you really got to be patient and trust the process, okay? By the way, the numbers I'm seeing reoccurring are 77. Maybe you're born 1977. Maybe you're seeing 777. Maybe this reading's at 777 views when you listen to this, or maybe something about the likes. I don't know. Okay, well, that is what I got for you, Cancer. I hope this helps. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for 63,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. And I will see you later. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your April. Bye.